I have 5 items I want to visit with you about this evening. The first of those is Covell Widening from Fairfax Lane to I-35. Allen Contracting is the contractor on this project. They're making good progress on the initial piece of that. They are on schedule to complete this. This is an ODOT project, and ODOT has identified 310 calendar days as the time frame. Those days started on June the 13th. Most of the storm sewer north of Covell on Sooner has already been installed. Currently, they're working on modifying the subgrade and cutting that down to final grade. When that work has been completed, they'll install the asphalt paving, and then traffic on Covell will be routed to the detour, and they'll start on the work south of Covell on Sooner. Just a reminder, the contract for this project is about $12.5 million. ODOT is providing $5.9 million, and the city's providing $6.6 million. All of our money comes from the 2000 capital improvement sales tax. The next project is in the same area. It's the Hotel Conference Center at I-35 in Covell. Flint Co-Construction is the contractor on this project. They were selected by the private development group, Raptor Development, and they are also making good progress on that project, which includes two pieces to that. The first piece is a 158-room Hilton Garden Inn hotel, and then attached to that will be a 20,000 square foot conference center. The development agreements that we have with the development group stipulate that the project will be completed no later than December 31st of next year. To date, they have already processed, I believe, 3 different pay estimates, which total roughly about 10% of the total construction cost. So they're making good progress. As you can see here, steel is being erected on the hotel portion of the project site, and the storm water drainage box that the city is building across the west side of the property should be completed later this month. So they're making good progress. And of course, with the companion road project that I talked about a minute ago, this intersection is a major hub of activity. We believe it's an indicator of the major new retail and commercial activity that we anticipate to evolve over all these corners over the next 5 to 10 years. The third project, or third and fourth, is the Barnetts Field Splash Pad in Carl Reherman Park. The splash pad reopened on July 30th, and it has been a very popular attraction since that time. The Phase 2 improvements are basically completed with the exception of the restroom, and it will be soon completed as well. Originally, our people identified October 9th as the closing date for that, but weather permitting, we might be able to leave that open another week and close it on the 16th. So we'll try to leave it open as long as we can. And concerning Carl Reherman Park, the second phase of the improvements have been re-advertised. Those improvements include completing the rest of the road to the lake, pavilion, restrooms, and a fishing dock are all part of those Phase 2 improvements. The project has been re-advertised, and the bid opening will actually be tomorrow. So we should know quite a bit more about that project in the near future. And then the last item is sales tax. We have received our 3rd check of the current fiscal year, which includes the second half of July and the first 2 weeks of August. Cumulatively, we're down about 3% from the same 3-month period last year. And of course, that compares to our 0 growth projection for this year's annual budget. But as a reminder, those comparisons include an abnormally high second check last year that we discussed last month. So we're not overly concerned about the comparison at this point. Our cumulative percentage increased after this 3rd check from a negative 4.5 2 months into the year to a negative 3% after 3 months. So we are moving in the right direction. We think we should end up fairly close to 0, certainly hope to, or do better than that by the end of the year.